Howdy. It's been a little while. I've been absolutely bummy when it comes to making videos, and I apologize for that. I've been thinking a lot lately about a service that I offer, which is repair of computers, specifically MacBooks, MacBook Airs, MacBook Pros, PCs, and all that. And I've kind of had it. I've kind of had it with dealing with the level of arrogance that comes with the majority of those customers. Yesterday was kind of the final straw for me. I had a customer come to me seeking out a trackpad for their MacBook. Picture of the bottom of their MacBook that shows that they have a 1425 late 2012 MacBook Pro 13-inch. Get the part, and I make an invoice for this person, and then they ding dong ditch out. They just stop messaging me. They stop responding to me. They don't read the messages, even though that they were telling me that they needed it ASAP. And this goes with the MO with most of the customers that I get for repairs. Later that night, I get a message saying that, hey, why was the invoice canceled? And I'm not going to keep an outstanding invoice that I've sent to you active and live in my accounting software. I figured you moved on. I figured you found somebody close to you. Apparently this person lives in Miami or whatnot, and they live a little distance away. Yeah, it was the last straw. It was it. I'm done. I'm done doing repairs. Because the amount of time and experience and knowledge that I have with repairing MacBooks of any year, PowerBooks, laptops from the 90s, laptops from the mid to early 2000s, all the way up to present. This takes a lot of knowledge. You have to know how these laptops are built, what different technologies they use. You have to have a parts list available, teardown procedures, everything. It isn't just, take it apart, follow some YouTube video, and boom, bam, done. This customer, a potential client, contacted me at like 11 o'clock at night, basically mad that I canceled the invoice, and sent me a video after she said, I don't have time. She said, I don't have time to do it. Can you replace it? And I said, sure. This is my fee for me to replace the trackpad. That price also included the trackpad. It's $175 to replace the trackpad. We would go, damn, that's quite a bit for a 2012 MacBook Pro. Well, yeah. I mean, it's not you just take it apart and then you can just take it off in the trackpad. It's kind of the same deal with this. These are a hell of a lot easier to work on, but still requires the same amount of teardown. This is my old laptop, my old MacBook that I've basically kept alive since it came out. But in order to get this trackpad out in the MacBook Pro 2012 late with the i5s, you gotta don't mind the dirt on here. She's been through a lot. You take this off, then you gotta take the speakers out on the sides, then you have to take the SSD tray that's right here out, which sits right above the trackpad. Then you have to take the 6-cell LiPo soft cell packs out. So you've got one here, and you've got 3 and 4 here, and then 5 and 6 that go across in a rectangle. So you have to use an adhesive puller, and you have to use like rubbing alcohol or some sort of weak solvent, and also protect the screen underneath, because you have to work on the laptop basically like this. So you have to work on it like that. In order for you to take that trackpad out, you have to take out everything above it, because they are pancaked. MacBooks and Apple is well known for making very simple, easy things to be completely asinine to get out of the device. Some are easier than others. We won't get into butterfly keyboards and horrific touch bars. I can't stand them. I try not to work on them. But this person went and got a YouTube video telling me that I'm wrong and that it's fast, and here's a YouTube video showing how to do it. The YouTube video that was sent to me was a cleaning guide to take the sensor pad out, but not the actual trackpad, because she explained to me that the trackpad no longer works. Which means it could be water damaged. So, she could have hit it, she could have punched it, stabbed it with a knife. I don't know. But usually when I get trackpad issues, I would just replace the trackpad. I replace the trackpad, replace the keyboard. If the keyboard isn't functioning, I just replace the part. I'm not going to try to clean it. This guy in there took off the sensor pad, pulled up with a knife the sensor bar that connects to the pad, and no. That is not the proper procedure to do that. And I politely and professionally explained to this person, that's not how I do things. If I'm going to replace the trackpad and I'm going to buy a replacement trackpad for you, then I'm going to replace the trackpad, and this is how much it's going to cost. Continually argued with me at midnight. I blocked this customer. I just blocked the message. I was done. I told this customer politely that if you're not satisfied with how I do my repairs and you still feel that I'm incorrect, I can refer you to a local repair shop that would be happy to take your device and repair it. At that point, you know what? This really is not worth my time, because that is the beginning signals of problem customers. And there are problem customers that try to abuse and bully the professional into negotiating a price and basically saying, well, I don't think you're worth this much, and this is what I'm going to pay you. Or consistently hounding you. Or the same type of customer where you go with your car to an auto mechanic, and the auto mechanic changes the oil, and then the customer comes back and says, my wipers were working until you changed the oil. What did you do? So I am not going to put myself on the liability out there. She told me I didn't have to remove the battery packs or anything like that. You do. To replace that piece, you're basically going through the entire laptop to the top case. I mean, I know that this person does not know what they were talking about, because they were trying to buy a A1278 2009 MacBook Pro top case to fit their 2012 1425. Well, isn't the trackpad the same? No, the trackpad is not the same. It doesn't use the same connector. It's the same shape. It looks the same, but it's not the same internally. So from now on, effective either immediately today or at the end of the month, I mean, it's the 17th of September, so maybe the end of the month, but we're going to be completely stopping computer repair. And we're going to take the 50 to 60% in resources that I use for repairs, and we're going to shift it completely to becoming a full-on system integrator. We will repair our own devices. We will repair our own computers that come in if something happens to them. We will upgrade. We will do data recovery for that. But we are strictly going to become a SI. No more repairs. No more janky customers. No more problems. My time, my worth is what I charge. If I wanted to be told what I was worth, I would go work somewhere for an hourly rate. I'm going to charge you exactly what I'm worth. Other than that, we're going to be getting in a nice new Threadripper 3990X. It's going to be a beast. It's got the new Lian Li Odyssey X case, and we're going to be doing some really cool. We're going to be doing some hardline. There's some scrap pieces I just bent, just to see what I can come up with and how I'm going to fill that case. So that thing is going to be sick. I have I think it's a Radeon 6700 XT in it. Some of the Asus ROG Strix card. We're going to have an Asus Zenith 2 board in there. The Threadripper. It's going to have 256 gigs of RAM. Boom, man. It's going to be a beast. I can't wait for this thing. So when I do that, I'm going to be making a full-on video where I'm going to do a little snapshot, basically a rundown of it kind of being built, and then the water loop being charged, and all that. So we got some exciting stuff coming up. This is a $12,000 computer. So this is what I do. I like messing with that stuff. So that's why we're going to be a system integrator. Completely. No more repair. No more wasting time. No more chasing down customers. No more chasing down parts. I'm also going to be operating under a DBA. So Apex Alpha Labs LLC is going to be the parent company, and then it's going to be doing business as, and that's where we're going to focus our computer brand. We're going to be naming our computer brand. It's going to be basically the division of the company. Big things are happening. Big, successful, awesome things. And this doesn't hurt me. It increases my profit margin and lowers my bottom line because I don't have to keep up on tools. I don't have to keep up on buying schematics. I don't have to keep up on buying stupid parts for customers that never show. You know, you make an appointment. They make an appointment with you, and you schedule all this time in, and then they disappear, and then 2 weeks later, yeah, sorry about that. I had something come up. We're done with that. So now, from now on, Apex Alpha Labs is strictly going to be building beastie, sweet computers, and no more repairs and time wasting. So the next video is going to be that. It's going to be this me talking about the Odyssey X build. Yeah, stay tuned. If you like this, like me, like what I do, like what I talk about, please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. You know, it helps grow the channel. And the more followers and the more people I have, the more inclined I am to make videos. The less people interact with the channel, and I don't really do too much with it. But if you like it, smash the like button, hit the subscribe bell, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Have a good one. Peace.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before.